Because I had looked at apartment investing as well. I went to a couple of commercial investor groups for apartment buildings and thought, you know what, instead of getting one roof, one door, I'm going to get 50, one roof, 50 doors kind of thing.
Yeah.
But again, self-storage just won out on that aspect when I looked at both classes. So yeah, I took the courses and went through that and just kind of kept leveling up as I was learning and felt comfortable with the content. Like I was peeking behind the curtain and I wanted to get all the way backstage.
So, and that's interesting. And so once you started taking those steps, you were going through the content. How long was it from when you started to when you found that first deal?
A few months.
A few
Yeah, I'd
months.
say it was I'd say a few months before. Honestly, I didn't even do it right up front. I think after signing up, I think I missed a couple of the live calls.
Mhm.
So that's one thing I look back and regret. I wish I would have been more present and more ready for what I was getting into. I didn't realize the amount of value that was actually here for me to absorb, and how just once you're in it, you realize that you found something that's true, that's real, and surrounded by real human beings. And I guess there's probably so many groups out there, so many different things you could learn and read, that you're going to have some skepticism, I suppose. But one conversation with Mike put it all to rest. That's just, I can tell the type of human that he is, and the type of people that he draws in.
Mm-hmm.
He seems like he's specific as to who he lets in his sphere and in the circle. It doesn't seem like it's just a numbers game for him, and he wants to get as many people around him as he can. Seems like the quality of people matter. So it really only took a few months from really signing up and getting through the courses to getting on those calls and kind of reconnecting with Scott Spear, and you and I have crossed paths a couple of times, and obviously that worked out well for both of us.
Yeah, for sure. And it's funny because you and I got started right around that same time. I think you were like a month before me, because I got started I think it was around April or May. And after I did the same thing, like I went into the courses and I didn't have any prior real estate investing experience. So like when I got started, I was like, I'm going to do this because I know it works. And I see like Mike and all these people just creating these incredible lives. And I was like, man, I got to do that. And I just committed to doing it. Right. But I really didn't think anything was going to even happen like that first year. And more so because I had a lack of confidence. I didn't have any prior experience. I just didn't expect anything to happen. But it was a week later that I found that first deal. And I was in a position where for me, it made sense to wholesale it out. And you just came along and it was like perfect timing for both of us. And I thought it was, I love the way that it worked out for us. I always thought that was really cool. So can you tell us a little bit about this property?
Sure. And I agree. I mean, I think my mother was always, things happen for a reason. That's how she lives.
Absolutely.
And she just hammered that in my head. And I fought that thinking, at various parts of my life, but I do see it where I would have never met Scott and come across. I mean, I knew of Scott and, from different circles, but I wouldn't have been sitting there writing Mike Wagner's name down, getting on that call, seeing him again, us joining at the same time, me needing a deal to buy, you needing a deal to wholesale. And it really did just line up. And I'd almost say the right place at the right time. And I'm going to give Terry Royce credit on this one, but one of the calls he had said, it's about being in the right place all the time. And that's Terry Royce. So we're going to give him the credit on that one.